Hey Howard, how you doing?
Hey, Card, how's it going?
It's going good, going
Good.
good. How's the day been so far?
Really good. Really good.
So that's great to hear. Yeah, just wanted to jump on this call and really just wanted to ask you your experience, how it's been working with Nightlink.
Oh, absolutely, Card. First of all, appreciate the opportunity. And in our brief association, what are we going on now? 7, 8 months?
Yeah, around 7, 8 months now.
Yeah, yeah. A lot. Your team has brought tremendous value to our whole business as we've been developing our business, our customer contact strategies, and as we've been going through a period of high growth. Definitely, it's been very positive with Nightlink, and certainly, I would recommend any company or any brand that's looking to further improve their whole strategy behind direct to customer contact, whether it's through email or SMS, that you guys are really definitely the A team for sure.
Awesome. That really means a lot. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
so one of the questions I kind of wanted to ask you, before we came in, what were some of the problems you guys were seeing with email marketing?
Yeah, I think for us, we were just underdeveloped. We were perhaps a little bit more focused on blast campaigns. We weren't as smart strategically on segmentation. We
Hmm.
certainly had some basic flows set up, but they weren't very mature. And
Hmm.
again, as our brand continues to evolve and grow, it's really important from, again, a customer relationship management point of view,
Hmm.
the impact that just reaching out to customers via email really has. And we were really basically ready to go from, call it that, adolescence now to kind of that early teenager stage.
Yeah.
There's still a lot that we're developing that you guys are helping drive our growth, but it's definitely been going from, again, overusing this analogy, from point A to point B to point C and beyond. And we really see a clear path in terms of how we've been working together and how our teams have been working together.
Yeah, I think one thing that has been really well, I want to say, is our ability to, overall just communicate with you guys on a daily basis. Our whole emphasis is on never to make you feel like you guys have been ghosted. Always make sure you're involved within every decision we do. We get your feedback every time. We're always reporting weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly with you guys. Um, and I think one thing that we always touch up on our monthly calls is in any ways that this could be more than just a, agency based relationship. I could help you in any other ways that extends further beyond email marketing. And I think that's really cool. But one thing that I wanted to always ask was before you started working with us, when we were in the process of talking, did you have any sort of like apprehensions where you're like, maybe I feel iffy about email marketing being the right move or not, or it may be something with Nightlink? Did you have any of those?
Honestly, I think there's always like natural apprehensions when you know you have to do something, but I'm such a big believer also in fit
Hmm.
that someone could, say, hey, here's our value proposition, but it may not be the right fit for what you're trying to do as a brand. Everything from not only strategy, but also what you're pointing out to is also the style, the communication, call it the communication habits.
Hmm.
So, but at some point, you do your due diligence, but you've got to at some point say, okay, I've I've reached, call it a tipping point or a point of diminishing return, and then you just got to make a decision. And like any relationship, it takes both sides to really be committed as a partnership. And one of the things that you were pointing out, Cart, which I think is really important that you just identified, it's an extension of our value chain. So it's less transactional, at least the relationship that between Nightlink and ORL. And I think that's something that we feel really comfortable about, that it's not a transactional relationship. And then the other thing, just to add one more item off this, is that in the beginning, we took when we were looking at other potential partners, so much of the focus was on promotions
Hmm.
and campaigns, and that is important. That no denying that we want to make sure it's relevant and it's intrinsically relevant to our customer base. But your focus was not just on sell, 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 but it
Hmm.
was also developing really that customer journey of meaningful content.
Yep,
And you
yep,
guys have
yep.
done a really good job. And I've gotten a lot of feedback. And part of my miss is I haven't always extended what the feedback is back to you guys, but we're getting a lot of positive comments about the content emails, about the educational emails, about the brand reinforcement emails. And that's definitely a lot better than what we had been essentially doing on our own before.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
heard that feedback, but that's awesome. It was really obvious through the open rates and click-through rates and the sales we were able to drive, but it's also good to hear, coming personally from the customer base. And then my other question, last one is just, as far as those tangible results that we've been able to drive, I believe within the last 7, 8 months, we've been able to add an extra 15% to your attributed revenue and a whole bunch of other increasing the open rates, click-through rates, overall sales. We know we've seen an increase in your ability to retain traffic from going. I believe the pop-up when we started, it was at around 2 to 3% opt-in rate. And then we within, I believe, 6, 7 days, we got you guys right to 9%, implementing some of our tips and tricks. And then with the cadence of the campaigns, we saw I want to say 15% increase in campaign revenue. And then same with the flows. Once we added a couple other ones than the basic flows that every brand has. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, for sure, Card. The arrow's pointing in the right direction. We're all about growth. We're all about, again, what's relevant to our customer base. And no doubt, in terms of the attributed revenue, what you're pointing out, we've essentially doubled since we've been working together, as a percentage of attributed revenue from the total pie. And then the pop-up, you guys are just making us smarter. And now that we're beginning to work on SMS, same thing. We have no internal knowledge as a brand about SMS. So we're relying on you guys to really help us, again, improve our customer journey, improve our customer experience. And that's really what we're striving for.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And if you had to say anything out there to potential clients or any potential brands out there, would you recommend us over to them?
Yeah, we absolutely would recommend, and certainly if there's any specific questions or concerns, you can certainly reach out to me directly. But yes, I would recommend your company to a friend for sure, and it would get 5 stars on a 5-star ranking.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Howard.
Yeah, you got
Uh,
it, Carl.
yeah, it was really nice talking to you. I'll talk to you soon.
You got it. Take care. Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.